Here are the top 5 things I've learned on this YouTube journey of dropping 100 videos in 100 days. The number one thing that I've learned in this process is let go of the outcome. Focus on the journey. The journey is all that matters in this. If you're worried about the views, you'll end up getting consumed and concerned about something that truly doesn't matter in the beginning stages of your career on social media. The absolute goal is to focus on the journey of getting to 100 and seeing what happens along the process. As many of you may know, me and my little brother are doing this together, and that's been a major help. We're about 40 days in or so, and I've certainly probably hit my first kind of wall right now where I'm dragging a little bit, just a little bit. I'm okay. I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna do what I do, but I can feel myself losing a little bit of steam in this moment, but I am going to stay the course. You best believe that. The journey to 100 is so much about growth, lessons, consistency, research, application, building efficiency, and building a lot of character through it. What I've found myself doing is removing relationships from my life that were clogging up my evenings. So I started texting less and being less preoccupied with things I shouldn't be preoccupied with because I'm zoned in on this goal. And as you know, when you set goals, you end up removing some distractions if you want to reach that goal. I had no choice but to limit communications with people so I could handle my business and get to my goal of 100 videos in 100 days. Number 2, the second biggest thing I've learned is how important it is to have a partner in things. Me and my bro, we've been going crazy together. I mean, literally we're talking 4 or 5, 6 times a day. Every time we learn a new concept, we're applying it, whether it's a new app, software, process, type of camera, a type of lens, whatever it may be, we are digging into the fine details of this process and learning the algorithm so that we can be better. So getting a partner has been astronomically important in this process. I can't imagine doing this myself. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have made it, but it would have been super tough. He's taught me so much. I'm sure I taught him a ton. I just can't imagine not having a team or a mentor who's with you every step of the way, encouraging each step, because I know there's times when he was hitting the wall and, bro, I think I'm gonna just shift over here. I'm like, no, bro, we doing this 100. I don't care what you talking about. I ain't trying to hear none of that. We locking in, period, bro. We not bargaining with ourselves. We not shifting to go do this or do that. And I just talked to him today. He's like, I appreciate you staying on my tail when I was ready to not necessarily give up, but shift gears. Like, nah, bro, because that process is going to teach you, it's going to isolate your behaviors and make you have to be better. That's what consistency does. Commitment makes you better on many different levels. Number 3, the third biggest thing is that you want to make sure you are getting quality equipment. If you start cutting corners, you're going to feel it in your process, whether it's editing or shooting or getting something wireless versus wired. Getting a good mic matters so much. There's gonna be so many different things that you'll be able to cut costs, and it's not gonna help you how you think it's gonna help you. It's not. Listen, pay the extra 20-30%, because if you can buy it at $100, I'm sure you can probably squeeze out another $30. Pay that extra 30% and get the better item. And you'll run into multiple situations where you'll want to be cheap and be frugal. It doesn't seem like it's going to really matter because the review said this and the review said that. Trust me, 9 times out of 10, if it costs more, it's going to do more for you. You have no idea. And I'm sure you can apply that to many things in your life. So don't take the cheap route. Don't play yourself. It's just not going to be into your best interest moving forward at all. So get the best of the best. Well, you don't have to get the best of the best, but get high quality stuff. Please, if you're interested in the items that I get to get my ambiance together, feel free to hit me up. If I remember or I have the energy to do it, I'll drop the links down in the description, from the mic to the lighting to the mixer I have to the camera, all type of stuff I have going on over here. XLR cables, it's a whole hookup, softbox, the lighting that's hitting my face right now. It's a lot that goes into this thing, but I can help you skip the line. So if you're interested, hit me up, let me know. Number 4, I've learned the value of bringing value. So through this process, I realized that it was important for me to stick to a topic that I'm truly committed to and I truly believe in. And so talking about men's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual health and manhood, that's been a passion of mine since I became a young man. It's a passion of mine. I can talk about it all day. And there's so many different dynamics to it. So I've enjoyed talking about what I talk about. Will I maybe get burned out on it? Maybe so. I'll probably talk about it so much that I'll know everything there is to know about a man probably at one point or another. But it was important for me to bring value to this platform versus just bringing me and maybe appearance and whatever else I could have brought from the angle of vanity. I want to bring value to where I felt good about what I was putting out. And I think what happens is a lot of people just look good and they're leaning into that, and not even just leaning into it, they're really zoned in on it like that. They're leading with their appearance, and maybe that's cool for them. They might be that good looking. I don't think I'm that good looking to really just go off my looks, so maybe that's why I need to bring value. But bring value to people, because people are going to keep coming back for value. Beauty is fleeting, but value is forever. So if you're going to start talking about different topics, make sure it's something that you really want to stick to and lock in on. So this is down to choosing your niche. At one point, I was a little bit all over the place, but then I started narrowing down my niche and zoning in and talking about this every single day, from books men should read to quotes men should remember to behaviors of masculine men, all that type of stuff. So niche down and zone in. And then number 5, there's so many resources out here, so many free resources. So before you start paying for mentorship, which is fine, I think that's cool, I'd say that first 30 days of whatever endeavor you have going on, but especially content creation, go get as much free information as you possibly can. It's out there. From chat to YouTube to friends and family who are in the business to inboxing other successful social media personalities. There's so much free information out there. And just because you pay for it doesn't mean you're going to do it. So I was paying $250 a month for some website. It was cool, but when you're getting going, just focus on the journey. Forget all the technicalities or forget paying for all this extra stuff. Like, get into a rhythm. I think mentorship is very important. And if you can pay for something one time, then cool. But if something ongoing, just be mindful of you kicking out money when you haven't committed your consistency to it. That's the first expense, is your consistency. If you put other expenses ahead of your consistency, it's money down the drain. You have to show yourself in the world and the universe that you are committed to this process. You have to commit to it on that level before you spend any money on anything. So buy the basics, but the good basics, because then you'll even have resale value if you don't continue on. So buy high quality items, but just get the bare essentials that you need. And honestly, in this day and age, all you need is your phone, a mic, not necessarily, and that's it, and an idea and drive. As you start growing, you committed, then you start getting the different pieces, the real live Sony cam or the lights that last for 2-3 hours and the mic or whatever it may be, battery stations, then you can start digging in. But anyway, those are the 5 things that I've learned I want to share with you. Hopefully this brought you some value, but it's raw, uncut, and real. So if you have any more questions, you're interested in learning more, please let me know. Subscribe, comment. We'd love to communicate with you. Hey, I'm dedicated to it. So hey, join me on the journey. Would love to see your name come across as a new subscriber. Never thought I'd be saying something like that, but hey, here we are. Blessings, life, and love. Y'all got this. And just go. Hit record and post it. No one's gonna see it anyway, but get going. Peace.